don't look him in the eyes. He doesn't like that very much. He likes to be safely. I lost my trail of thought. It's all right. We're playing Star Stable, and interestingly enough, the game just started as they usually do, which I absolutely hate. And you can't pause. And somehow this kind of happens to every single like online game where they like you press the start button, and instead of bringing you to a main menu, what happens is, oh, we'll start a little cute cutscene. We'll already get you right into the action. It's like, no, I don't want to get into the action. I wanna capture the action live. And other than just alt F4ing out of the game and then just starting it up again, I alt tapped out of reflex, and it apparently holds the cutscene. So now the cutscene is suspended in the crystal, and I shall release it now so we can enjoy this cinematic masterpiece together. So here it is, Star Stable. Welcome to Jorvik, home to an astonishing diversity of horse breeds, and also my encoding is overloaded. Are you joking? Are you telling me that this game runs so bad that I literally can't stream it? You're kidding, right? That's not actually what's happening here. Oh no. The game runs really, really bad. Uh-oh. Are you telling me I can't stream this? Oh, no. Why is the encoder overloaded? It shouldn't be. Can we... Okay, it doesn't seem to like window capture. So window capture doesn't work. There's a cool intro cutscene, I promise you, but it is currently not capturable. I could try a game capture, but that doesn't work with full screen. Star Stable might work actually. Capture specific window. Let's try this. See, this is why you should give me at least a start menu. It's always the same thing. All right, let's try game capture. It does not like that either. At all. It doesn't even recognize it. Oh, wait. We got something. We got a visual. Hell yeah. There's like a intro or whatever. Yeah. Experience life, epic sagas, makes friends and enemies. This game looks surprisingly neat. Oh, okay. Hi, Sabrina. Welcome to Jorvik's riding camp. I'm Maya, the manager and lead instructor. Today we have 2 students starting together. Allow me to introduce you to each other. Sabrina is new to Jorvik. Lisa moved here a while back, but she's been traveling lately. Hi Sabrina, it's a pleasure to meet you. This charming fellow is my horse, Starshine. Why are you so pretty? I had, well, a scary experience when I was younger, but now that I have Starshine, I want to regain my confidence, so I'm going to take a few lessons again. That's the horse you will be riding, Sabrina. It is a Jorvik warm blood that has been stabled here by a generous sponsor while we look for a permanent home, but the horse hasn't taken to anyone. It goes against the grain here to put a human and a horse together if they don't share a strong bond. It's true, when I moved to Jorvik, people kept telling me that the bond between human and horse is stronger than anywhere else in the world. And I have become to believe it. Most locals say that Jorvik's special relationship with horses is all thanks to Ideen's gift, which is either Jorvigian mythology or the truth with a capital T, depending on who you talk to. The horse is acting very excited today. You can approach it, Sabrina. Maybe you have the right touch to calm it down. All right, let's go up. Let's go up to our beautiful horse. Also, one interesting thing is we cannot be we can't be male. There's no boys in this. It's a girls only club, unfortunately. So, Kaiser has been renamed to Sabrina Dragonclaw. It is still interesting, and there is about this name. You might think, oh, isn't he cheeky? He just named himself Dragonclaw because that's what the hero's name is. But you actually don't get to just write anything. You have to pick from a list of predetermined things, and it just so happened that you can't take Dragonclaw. And you think, why is that? Why would that be an option in a horse game? It is because the last name is split up between two parts. The one thing is the dragon, and it will always come with like a couple of things, a couple of animals, mythological beasts and stuff. And the second one is it's usually something that adds to that. So it's a fantasy name creator a little bit. But obviously the first names have to be female. So that's why with Sabrina. I don't know. It's oh god. Oh, okay. Okay. I see. It's old controls, yeah. Okay. Okay, he's not running away. That's a good sign. Wow, beautiful. Ah, Starshine reminds me of when we met. I'm not doing the horse voiceover. Congratulations, Sabrina. It looks like you have made a friend for life. Give me a second. I've actually forgotten one simple thing. And I will do that now. Give me a second. Docs. Custom browser docs. I just had to... Don't... Why are you... No. Live chat. There we go. There we go. Okay, perfect. It's exactly what we wanted. All right, let's go back. Congratulations, Sabrina. It looks like you've made a new friend. For life. The first thing you need to do is mount your horse. All right. Oh, we have a bunch of stuff. Okay. We can pat the horse. Let's pat the horse first because that's important. Yeah. Very good, very good. All right. Oh, God. The tank controls. Oh, I won't be effective. Pick hooves. Okay. We can clean her a little bit. We can brush the horse. Brush the horse. Very nice. Oh, that's enjoyed it. All right. What we do want to mount. I'm guessing we'd go through all the tutorials. You definitely belong together. What name are you going to give your new companion? I was thinking Cloud Hero. Do you like it? He's enjoying it. It's perfect. You and Cloud Hero are bound to have many fine adventures, Sabrina. Alrighty then. I can see that you are seated well. Have you spent time on a horse before? No. No worries. We'll follow your pace, so just enjoy yourself as you learn. Now let's take Cloud Hero for a spin. I'm going to guess you're a full-on galloping kind of thrill seeker, but you have to walk before you can run, am I right? Let's move through Cloud Hero's gates. Alright, let's do it together. Ah, I see. Right. Every time you go up a you get one stage of running upgrade. Yeah. Great. Everything that moves has to know how to stop. Right over there and stop as abruptly as you can. Oh. Okay. You and Cloud Hero are working really well together. Let's try something a little bit more challenging. I want you to pick up the bow over there and then place it on the obstacle I have prepared. I guess we have to dismount here. Place the obstacle on a pole. Okay, that's a pretty good quest. Alright, put it on there. We'll jump over the obstacle we've just constructed. Please follow. Okay. Yup. Nice. Very well done. Let's do the same. It's spacebar for jumping. Naturally. Let's mount the horse. And I'm assuming we need to get a certain kind of speed. Wow, that's a high jump. Whew. Spicy. You finished today's lessons. I feel good about letting you out of the paddock. Quest available. Yellow exclamation marks means okay. We can do quests. Alex. All right. Yep. Oh yeah, you love her. She makes me laugh till I snort. Oh yeah, I was talking. Oh yeah, Alex. That's a guy, but I'd be really mad if there's any guys on this farm, because like that can't be a thing. Like if you can't make a male character, they just don't exist in this world. I was gonna say something really insane, but I'm stopping myself. But I do think I spotted a couple of males already. So okay. We're doing pretty good so far. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Maybe just a fast gallop. We'll do a little bit of a smaller jump. Perfect. Very good. Okay, we're getting familiar with the controls. We're making pretty good progress. Alright, we'll have to find Alex. Oh wait, is this motion blur? Does this game actually have motion blur? No, it does not. It just looks kind of weird, yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Anti-aliasing? Very small difference. Shadows? Oh, wow. That's insane. Oh, I do want some shadows, of course. Graphics quality. Let's go a little higher. Pretty sure we can run this. All right. Oh, that's not Alex. That's Linda. What a fun surprise. I didn't know she was here as well. It's kind of interesting because this game's set in Sweden and everyone's brown. Which I don't hate, but it's not super accurate too. By Aideen's light. Alex, you scared me half to death. Ha! Serves you right for ignoring me in favor of books. Again. Ha! What a cheeky brat. What is this cutscene? Alex, be nice. And Linda, get your nose out of that book. I want you both to meet Sabrina. We've already met. Hiya! When did you meet? Ages ago. Impossible. Seems to me Sabrina's new to the camp. How strange. I guess I'm just experiencing a little deja vu. It's nice to meet you. Yes, it's nice to meet you, Sabrina. Long time no see, Lisa. I'm here to help out camp. The horses always need to be fed and brushed, and Linda was supposed to join me before she got stuck in yet another book. So now my tasks include bothering her as well. Let me know if I can help out. Don't enable Linda, Sabrina, but that's very sweet of you. Alright, cool. Alright. Hell yeah, quest. Chores to finish. Yep. Grocery run. Vendors close by. Buy some food. Ooh. Pretty lady. Get enough food for 6. Maya, the instructor who met you this morning. Friend Anne is coming. I would be very... I have no expectation of what this game's gonna be. But so far it feels literally like an actual just MMO. If this has... It would be actually so funny if you could just do dungeon runs and you'd be like, you'd have like your skills and you just run in together through like a dungeon. I feel like I'm gonna be disappointed because this has the potential to be such a good game. Like if my next task is I'm getting my horse to level 17 and then I go through like a goblin dungeon where I have to like ride on horseback and like it's not like you can't fight, so because the goal is to raise the horse so that the horse gets to like do spin attacks and stuff. I'm at work, so I'll be lurking a bit, but I am sad. Hello, Val. I knew I had to find a way to like get you over here, and I knew just the thing. And honestly, that's not even the case. I'm excited for this because I want to know what the hell is this all about, because I'm so confused right now. As someone who's like an old MMO guy, someone who has been playing like MMOs that look literally just like this, this is quite exciting. So I'm interested to see where this is actually going. It looks like something straight out of Toontown or something. All right, what do you want? Jorvik shillings. Okay, what did I need to buy? Did I need to buy anything? Okay, where's my quest log? Pick up for grilling. Okay, it doesn't buy some food. Okay, whatever it is. So what do we grill in? It gotta be sausage, right? Yeah, we gotta go with the sausage, the classic. So they updated this beginner playing off, so this is new to me. Interesting. Okay, we'll see how that goes. I guess this is like an instance area. It's like Tutorial Island in RuneScape, right? This is kind of what it feels like. Sausages, a classic. We're going to feast tonight. Thanks for picking this up. Okay. Feel free to explore the area. It might be nice to paint a little. Comments by the campfire. Yep. Okay. Free time received. Hell yeah. Dude, I'd kill for like a week or two in like a place like this. You live like in this tiny house over there. You'll be tending to the horses. You'll just have a good time out in the field. Oh, that must be so good. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can find anything. If there's anything interesting here. Okay. Oh, that's the kingdom over there, of course. The castle, very important. I don't know why there's such a castle there. Moorland Stables. Okay, I'm guessing this is like leaving the beginner area, and I should probably not do that. It's a fishing area over there, I'm assuming. Okay, I'm not sure if the horse can go through shallow water. It can. Okay. Perfect, perfect. Oh, there's the horses by the campfire. Oh, that's the place where I have to go. Alright, sure. You're just in time. Please come sit. It's not dark enough for a campfire yet. I mean, I guess you gotta start early. We're missing someone. Ah, look, here comes Anne. Now we're complete. There she is. Oh, is that a ponytail? She has like a Hogwarts jacket on. Oh no, it's actually just riding gear. Makes sense. Hi there, I'm Anne. This is Concord. I'm here as a guest instructor today. Giving lessons keeps us in tip-top competition shape. We're heading to a big one next week. Yeah. You're like the mentor. How are you feeling, Sabrina? Can't wait for the next lesson. I will remind you of that when you wake up stiff and sore tomorrow. Lisa, will you sing us a song before bed? Yeah, of course. Wait. Pick up music. Dude. That's sick. Ooh. Oh, sorry, I didn't want to... Ooh, that was bad. I do not understand this intro giving the game's main quest line. Ooh. From what I can say, the way the game looks... Okay. Going to bed? Come on, Sabrina, I'll walk you to your cabin. Sure. Oh, we get to enjoy the... Do I just leave you here? You'll be fine. You can take care of yourself. Or maybe I should have taken my horse with me. It's fine. Pretty cool. Conditions fulfilled. Here we are. You did great out there. Glad you're here. Sweet dreams. Alright. Good night. The Eeper. This definitely feels like a passion project, which makes me hopeful at least a little bit. Where am I? Is this a dream? What's that over there? I think it wants me to follow. Is that a spectral Eevee? Alright, let's go. What you got? What a strange creature. Damn, the spectral horses. Tentacles? Dude, they'll have dungeons. There's dungeons in this game. I know it. It's gonna be like, this intro's gonna be over and then I'm being thrust into like the main city and then there's gonna be like a trade chat and we're looking for group chat. Looking for tier 7 Dapplegrave for the heinous caverns on hard mode. No noobs, please. And we need a tank. We need a tank. That's very important. Tank and healer. What would the horse tank look like? They have like these giant ass like war horses. Not war horses, but there's like really big horses. They have like these horse competitions where they just pull a bunch of stuff, I think. There's literally like bodybuilding for horses, I think. At least something that I saw somehow, but or maybe I was mistaken. Maybe that was something else. All right, let's see what's going on here. We're on a nightmare. Oh, wow. That's the evil ones. They got a little girl. That's interesting. So that's the villains. Okay. I think they even had a guy in there. So there is men, but they're always evil. The only men I've seen so far, they are evil. Oh, not the holy liar. This game's very loud now. Oh, okay. That was a little abrupt. All right, let me first change this to borderless full screen, and then let me adjust the volume a little bit. Oh wait, that's the that's another player, Amira Darkway. Hell yeah. We're now in the open world apparently. Time to rise and shine. We are rising and shining. Let's eat breakfast with the others by the campfire. Do they not have like amenities? Don't they have like a canteen or something? I guess if you got a campfire, might as well use it, huh? Sausages for breakfast? I guess that's not that uncommon. Good morning, campers. Did you sleep well, Sabrina? Yes. You still look a little tired. I had the weirdest dream. I'll try to describe it. It started with riding in the forest, and then I woke up. Holy guacamole, Sabrina, that dream sounds freaky. Did you wake up scared? Heck yeah, that was a straight up nightmare. Do you often have strange dreams? Yes, I have a vivid imagination. So personally, I used to have a lot of strange dreams. I still do them occasionally, not that much, but I'd still say yes. I have some really weird dreams. But I think everyone does. You mentioned shadowy figures, as in people? Oh my gosh, you were all in it. Okay. Alright, Anne, what do you have to say? You certainly did have a weird dream, but now it's broad daylight and time to enjoy some riding. Alright. Cool. Let's go jump. That'll clear your head. Go ahead and ride to the paddock, Sabrina. Maya and I will meet you there. Alright. Let's ride. That's right. Where am I? Where are you? This is me. This is Cloud Hero. Get up there. Would you be closer? Yep. Alright. Okay. Gentle. If a quest asks you to find a person, the goal will... Okay, that's fair. Alright. Talk to me when you're ready. Race course is set up. Okay. You bought the race for the first time. Yep. Full speed. Go on, Cloud Hero. We can do it. Alley-oop. Oh, we're doing so great. And they jump. Oh. 22.5. Yes. What's the gold medal for this? Wow, great work. Okay, yes, very good. But there's no such thing as a competition without a timer. I mean, you're basically describing a pleasure ride. It's time to do this properly. Huh? Alright. Oh, I can level up my horse. What can I do? I can learn the rope. Okay, I guess this doesn't really matter. You just press the button. What is lead rope? You've unlocked the lead rope. When used, the horse will walk beside you as you hold the end of the rope. Okay, that's pretty good. I'd be scared too if I glowed like that. Alright. 40 seconds? Oh, come on. I'm better than that. Cloud Hero's made of sterner stuff. Oh, what the hell? Big jump. Oh! My bones! It's not my bones. It's fine. The horse can take it. Actually, isn't like horse... Isn't like obstacle races... Isn't this like actually fucked? Because like a lot of the race horses... Like in regular races, horses get like mangled like with a pretty high probability. But like with obstacle races, they actually just get... They're falling like flies, basically. At the very least, I think the... I'm not sure about the active state of like horse racing, but it's always been sort of a... It's a dangerous thing that we put these horses through. But, you know, they do love running, so what you gotta do. Alright, we got it. Even with a little bit of a hiccup there. Alright. You're referring landmark. Alright, and I guess we'll go. Okay, fair enough. I wonder when the pay-to-win mechanics come in. She's not taking the bridge, huh? Okay. Alright, Linda. I think we should look around in the forest a bit. Yep. Familiar. What's that over there? I guess we just have to follow the path, huh? That's a little cabin. A little cabin in the woods. We're just following the fairy dust, and I think we have to go up here. Yep. A little hard to control at the moment, but we are on a low-level horse. We still have to become stronger. Okay. The mysterious object in the water. Ah, yes. The obelisk that nobody noticed was there. Do you recognize this place, Sabrina? Yes, I saw it in my dream. Or was I sleepwalking? Why is it so loud? I'm sure it was a dream. Stay calm, I'll explain my theory. So the origin story of Jorvik is based on magic and devotion to a mythical goddess in conflict with an evil being. It is a story of sacrifice and light in conflict with greed and darkness. Aideen is a bringer of light and life and horses to this land, and they're a sect of druids that keep her story and her purpose alive. This runestone is theirs. Oh, so that's why there's no men here, because this is like a cult, and they wouldn't allow men into this cult. Yeah, that makes more sense now. It is not time for you to learn all yet, but you can learn this. The runestone is a source of goodness. Maybe you will be called to serve. Maybe you are under protection. But someday, somehow, you will be made aware of your part in this legend. This epic battle. Okay, this now really sounds like a cult. That's, okay. If it is more than just a legend, of course, and if you believe. That's the last thing they'll do. That's usually they want to know your commitment to the cult. This is the point of the no return. Like, now is my last chance to like leave and never look back. But if I choose to believe, they're gonna get me in on the ritual, so it's gonna get spicy. All right, let's see, Linda. Let's talk to the others about this. Okay, sure. Let's ride back to the campfire. Yes, sir. Horse racing is a little problematic, but with jumps and stuff, they made to fall real easily to decrease the risk of injury. Yeah. As far as it's like, it is. They are. What do I want to say? Give me a second. So basically, them just falling is a bad thing because horses are heavy and their legs are basically like twigs. But that's on racehorse speed because they're running like ridiculously fast. So if they fall over, it's gonna be bad anyways. Yeah, with jumping, it's like whatever. But I guess it's just. I mean, they can't. It's a thing that exists, and it's like, you know. You can't guarantee the safety of them all. It's sort of like it's a moral question. I think it's overall fine. It's difficult, but I don't want to get into this right now. I feel like I kind of do, but I also want to play the game. It gets stun locked, and I also don't really know enough. Someone who's just learned about horse racing from Uma Musume, it's actually kind of I'm a fraud is what I'm trying to say. What server? I honestly have no idea, Rusty. I've just booted up the game. I'm assuming it tossed me on like a European server because that's my location. And I'm just starting out, so who knows what that means. What the fuck's Ang playing? You want to be one of the girls so bad? No, Jay, you don't get it. There's no men in this world. That means that, like, either they don't exist and it's like the special world, or my theory is that this is just a cult where they don't allow men. So it's like a cult in the in the areas in the hidden areas of like Sweden, because that's what the developers are in, and the place is called Jorvik. So and they're like hidden in the mountains, and they're trying their weird horse rituals and stuff like that. So we're actually infiltrating to figure out what's going on here. But maybe we'll be part of the girlies for now. You all need to hear this. Something unusual happened in the forest. That weird dream Sabrina had last night. She saw the island's runestone in it. Linda, do you think the dream might have been a vision? Lisa, you're funny. Just kidding, Sabrina. We're completely normal around here. No need to be scared of. Oh, Alex, everything is fine. I told Sabrina a little bit about the legend of Jorvik and explained that I think the weird dream last night was related to it. How much did she tell you, Sabrina? See, this is the thing. Everyone's like, haha, this is just a joke. But she's like the serious one. And her not saying, haha, this is a joke. She knows something. We're about to upset the balance of this cult. And like, it's gonna get dirty. that there's a fight between good and evil. Don't worry, Anne. I just gave you a little summary. Okay, fair enough. Maybe Sabrina's the kind of person who'll pick up on mystical vibes, or maybe there's more to the story. Only time will tell. For now, let's focus on the here and now. Maya, what's next on the schedule? Your basic lessons with me are finished, Sabrina. You're now free to travel Moorland, the stable across the bridge. Now! That's where I live, so of course. I think it's the best place in all of Jorvik. To Moorland! Be careful out there, Sabrina. I don't want to say your dream was a bad omen, but anyway, we'll watch over you and ask some of our friends too as well. I'll be traveling for band performances soon, but if you stay in Jorvik, I really hope to meet you again. Of course you'll see each other again. Sabrina, I'll ride with you, but just in case, here's a map to help you find your way to the stable. It also shows you other places in Jorvik, so it can be useful if you ever get lost. Alright, give me the map. The hell? The Valley of Hidden Dinosaur. I told you. They got the dungeons here. That's like down there. It's like the goblins up there. That's a dragon dungeon. That's like the end game. The Veiled Hamlet. That's like a DLC area where they just have like the new raids and stuff. It's gonna get spicy. I'm so ready for the combat. I'm subscribing. Thank you. Stay tuned for more Star Sable gameplay. Whether or not that actually happens, I can't promise. We'll see how it goes. Can we just talk to like... Okay, you're not an interactable lady. It's okay. There's like a seagull interrogating a fish. They do seem to... Oh wait, there's like some stuff. Wait. Wait. I saw some glowing bits and pieces. Let's collect these. Dude, we got some moss. I like how it turns to me before it's getting collected. That means to me that they have like a basic interaction node, like a interaction node, and it goes for even objects, even though it should only be active for like NPCs. Okay, this is a camp, I guess. Ah, we have three different emotes. Okay, we're dancing here. I mean, the hero has more poses than that. Did you know I have like over 200 poses? I like how there's like a global store. I wanna check that out. Hell yeah, spend money. Skip tutorial. I don't need to know. I already know what this is. I have played MMOs before. I'm sorry. I just know. Okay. Okay, star coins. Yeah. Okay. How much do you want? Give me a price. 5,000 star coins is $50. Okay. What can I do with $50? Oh, wait a second. I know what the problem is. I know why my stream lagged. And that is because I'm streaming in 4K, in 2K, at least on YouTube, which YouTube does not like. YouTube does not like this stream because it's desperately trying to stream in 2K and it can't. That explains why my encoder is so overloaded. And I'm pretty sure Twitch just doesn't do that by default, so it just goes down to 1080p. But I don't know. If the quality is fine, then like I can't change that without restarting the stream. So that's just what it is. Okay, so it's horse accessories, so we can get like a bunch of stuff. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, so what server again? I'm confused. Maybe I can help you out from then available on Monday. That's gonna be fine, honestly. Don't worry about it. I don't think I can tell you which server I am because I don't. Maybe in the friend tab. It's on the friend tab. Level, EXP, Jorvik Warmblood, saddlebags. Chat, you need to confirm your email address before you can chat in the game. Oh, is that so? I guess I'll do that later then. Anyways. Okay. Should have definitely changed my how is the Twitch stream looking anyways? Let me check if that one's actually remotely okay. Because if not, oh, that looks good. That actually looks pretty good. Oh, Twitch actually does stream in 2K. That's interesting. But it is a lot slower. I don't know if it because it has problems doing that. That's pretty interesting that it doesn't really support that. Let me see what happens if I put the quality down. If it then does, okay, it's really strange though. You can log back in and find out in the account tab. Yeah, but like I'll play right for now. Maybe I'll tell you later. Oh, there's some floating grass here. Wait, I need this. Can I collect it while I'm on the horse? I can. The bee balm. Oh, it's because it's flying. No, I'm pretty sure the plants are just not set on the floor correctly. Okay, minor mistakes. That can be fixed in post, I suppose. Okay. Okay, what is this? Essential Elegance? This is Essential Elegance, more than stable beauty salon. Beauty salons, hairstyles, and makeup for star coins. Aren't you just... Aren't you just the... Oh, I see. Change appearance. You have charged this... Okay. Hairdresser. Okay, Okay, that's all cosmetics. They want money for that, for sure. Gonna be fine. What else we got? Banana shop? The farmer store? Okay. You got some apples. Picnic baskets? Sure, we'll take that. The golden hoof pick. The Arctic rope halter. The Arctic boots. Okay. So it's all stock coins, which means that all cosmetics might be monetization stuff. So it's going to be interesting. Damn, it's John. There is men in this. Interesting. So it is a cult. Check out the new catalog. Okay. Oh, the cats are selling stuff too. What you guys got in store? You got fish? Oh no, you sell yourself. Okay. Well, that's one way of doing it. Need to bring your horse. Okay, sure. My horse is nibbling. All right. I do like that the controls are probably on purpose terrible, so you're more incentivized to ride the horse. Ooh, that's some nice art. Stair cable help. 0 days left. Oh, I already see the blue, which is a daily quest. So what do I do in here? There we go. Okay. I guess I just put the... hello? Oh. Right. I guess I could use my rope feature to do that. Okay. I think I did it. I think I did it. Okay. You are settled in. I think that's what I was supposed to do. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, wardrobe. Okay. That is just my change for the styles that I already have. Okay, that's just all cosmetic stuff. Is there anything else I have to do? What server? I'm sorry. I'm not privy to my current server location. Oh, we can drink? Oh, use the item bucket. Do we have a bucket? Can we just pick one up? I'm helpful that I'm glad that you guys are excited to play with me, but I need to find my bearings first, otherwise this is gonna be a little bad. We're just starting, we're just having fun. We're just looking at how it's going, and then we'll see if we can engage with the community a little bit, because I'm actually quite curious what this game has to offer. So what do they want me to do? What's my current quest? To Moorland. Right to Moorland. Okay. So I think I actually have to leave. I don't think I was supposed to go in the stable. But my horse seems to be in good condition, so let's get. My bad, I have crappy internet. What happens to the best of us? Alright, let's leave. And follow our main quest so we can. All right. Oh, it's nighttime. Oh, it always feels good to get back home. Welcome to Moorland. You have a piece of equipment. Riding and jumping +1. Okay, that's stats. Moorland stable is run by Thomas and his son Justin. Justin is waiting for you in the inner courtyard. He's going to teach you more about to care for your horse. Alright. Let's meet Justin. Oh, that's like a horse trainer there, right? Horse trainer will raise the horse's level by 1. To keep leveling through the gameplay, press... Oh. You can just buy the horse level. Oh, you could buy the horse level. If you really wanted to, you could just buy it. Just buy a couple of levels. You could buy 1 or 2 levels or 10. Or you could just... That's not a horse. What are you doing here? Alright, buddy, get out of here. I know who you are. An infiltrator. Can't believe they have cows in this. Alright. Hi, you must be new here.
Hey.
My name is Justin, and you said your name is Sabrina? Nice to meet you. Here at Moorland Stables, we take pride in the horse's happiness. Having a horse isn't the same as owning a bike or a car, it's a relationship. I have a relationship with my bike, okay? That's a very important piece. It's a steel horse for me. It's actually made, my bike's actually made out of like thin steel or something. Very, very strange construction. It's relatively light though. You like it. The more time you spend around horses, the more you'll see how much you have to give each other. But let's start with the basics of horse care. Time to care for a horse. Click on your horse's head. Let's click on him. Interact. We'll scrape the horse hooves. Yep, clean them up. He likes that. Why is the horse dancing? Alright, let's feed the horse. Have some hay on the house. Oh, the horse is actually always dancing. Yeah, okay. If you run out of food, you can buy more at the horse food store. Alright, let's water my horse. Schlop, schlop, schlop. If you run out of water, you can refill your bucket by dragging it from your backpack. Yep. And then brush the horse. You've completed the daily care. Your horse got a little happier. Every day you should complete this horse care routine to keep the horse happy. Happier horse moves faster. To check on your horse's mood anytime, click the sheet. Feeling great. Yep. exciting stuff. Wait, I've done the quest. What else do you want? Hay, bucket, hoof pick, and brush. Oh, do I have to go back on it? No. Okay. All right. Well, we'll keep redoing the routine, I guess. Although we have already. Oh no, that was just a tutorial thing. Now we have to do it for real. I do like that you just get 11 buckets. And then we brush the horse. Are you happy now? Look, I can only do so much. I did the daily care, okay? It shows in my... Justin. Give me my experience. What's the trigger for this? Are you telling me one of the main quests is not working? Oh no. They're bricking me. They're bricking me. They're bricking my game. Oh god. Okay, that's interesting. Is there any other thing that we can do at the moment? We do need to buy more hay if we want to keep going through the what the hell is this? Want to learn about how to become a Star Rider. Community. Star Rider gain access to thousands of quests. Oh no. Oh no. It's not free. The game's not free. The game's not free. They do want $7 a month. Oh no. Okay. I'm getting it now. It can be. Okay, so is there a way to acquire it through gameplay or something? Alright, John, what you got? You're pretty new here. I've checked your stable. Through the doors. Upgrade the stable completed. Wait, what? The hell is this? Okay, so first of all, we have the problem with the... Wait, hay also costs star coins. Of which I have none right now. That's bad. Okay, is this a common bug? Is this... I'm assuming I'm not doing anything wrong here. Because I used my hay, which means I can't really complete the quest anymore unless I get more hay. He just wants me to do the 4 tasks, which I've done twice now. And it doesn't seem to register for the progress of this quest, which is not good. I mean, the horse is having a great time, but there's only so much I can do after this. Try doing the care again. I have. I'm currently caring for the horse. I just don't have any more hay, so I can't really do that stuff. I can try to relock. You said there is a code. Maybe it has some currency so I can buy more hay. Become a wild horse. Your character will become invisible while on the horse. Okay. Oh, that's just stuff. There must be like a way to redeem stuff, right? Global store maybe? Star coins. Maybe it's on the website or something. It's for Star Rider 3 days. Okay, I see. You can earn money in the game. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know I can. Okay, so my problem at the moment is like I can't complete this main quest, which is still like a really introductory one. So I haven't really unlocked anything else. I'm assuming I can't even like abort the quest or something or restart it. So I'm pretty much stuck here until Justin acknowledges my hard work, which he's not doing. So I guess I'll just leave and see if there's anything else to do. Yeah, the relock would also be an option. I guess I'll just do that. That's reset. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. So they have a failsafe where you have to redo the quest then. Ah, I'm assuming they know you their quests sometimes fail a little bit. I mean, okay, we'll see. Let's restart and see how it goes. Star Stable Online, and you'll also get to figure out whether or not I in which server I am, which is also nice. It's a nice bonus. Okay, so where are we? Um, we are at server Jelly Lake apparently. That's the one it shoved me in. I need to verify my account. I guess I will do that as well. Let me do that. While we're here, let's do everything. Let's see what the what the game has to offer for us, right? I'm on Nightstar. Oof. Ah, that's okay. Okay. Account is verified. We can redeem now. Let me do that. Okay. We got 100 Star Rider coins. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, let's log back in. Let's see how it goes. I'm on Windstar. You guys have on the good service. I'm still waiting for when they're gonna throw me into the dungeons, but and the mob killings. But I still have no idea what to expect from this game, which is hilarious. It's actually so funny to me because like I have a preconceived notion of what an MMO is, and I'm just learning Night Crescent Slash on level 4, get a new Mithril Scimitar, and I'll start whacking those black goblin. Okay, maybe just regular goblins, of course, and but now I'm not sure what to expect here because it's just we're on horses. It's about horses. Star Stable is a very laggy game, and glitches like that happens a lot, so just relogging usually fix it. Okay, I see. Makes sense. At least it gives you the opportunity to restart, which is usually not something that happens in a that usually doesn't happen in a MMO, because in an MMO the progress is whatever the progress is, of course. All right, let's see. I'm not a stranger to buggy games. Don't worry about it. I'm well aware that some games just don't. Depends on the competency. Ah, now it works. Okay. Perfect. Right. We now know how to care for a horse. All right, Justin Timberland. Let's go. Yep. Hay is sold in shops. You can earn shillings. All right. Alex Cloud Mill. Add it to your journal. Whatever that means. Ready for challenge. There's a paddock right over. Loretta, the co-leader of the Bobcat Girls Riding Club. She's a bit of a prickly attitude. Competitions. Okay. Now we're getting into the nitty-gritty of it. Honestly, I would have never figured it out to even like to even relog, because it doesn't occur to me that like an online game does even have like I mean I would have relogged eventually. I think I go here. Check out the new catalog. Maybe later. Okay, there's mail, that's for sure. Alright, let's... I'm guessing that's just this here. I got a cat for free, okay. And like a slap. What is that? Oh, saddleback. Indigo tidings. Okay, sure. You must equip a saddleback, and then I can put the cat in it. Okay, that's kind of cute. Alright, click on the head, and then we have the new ability, right? Lead horse. Hell yeah. That's such a cool move. I want to do that one day. I'll have to go. I'll look at your channel often. I'd love it for you if that's something that you'd be inclined to do. I hope you have a good rest of your day, of course. Stable quickly. Yep, that's not what I need. I need to talk to this lady, but I think she wants me on the horse. Nope, she wants me not leading my horse. Yes, I'm Loretta. Let me guess, Justin sent you here to learn the fundamentals of competition riding. Of course he did. Everyone at Moorland Stables wants to join my riding club. Lesson number 1. The Bobcats only accept the best. If you want to ride with us, you have to earn your place. Lesson number 2. Train, train, train. Competition races sharpen your skill as a rider. Help your horse reach its potential and strengthen your bond. Before we move on to lesson number 3, I need to see what level you are and what's your horse's name. Don't tell me if it's Puffy Heart or something corny like that. Cloud Hero? I guess I can work with that. Look, I have a good name. Thanks, you two. You have to prove that you have some inkling of what you're doing with that horse of yours. Don't worry, it's totally basic. I'll show what I can. Walk, trot, canter, gallop, 4 basic gait. Let's see if you can hold each for, let's say, 5 seconds. Okay, well, that's... Not bad. I'm surprised. Oh, come on, that wasn't really that hard. Give me an obstacle course. I feel like this is like doubling up on tutorials. This might be because this might have been the actual start before the tutorial island, which means it's like doubling as a tutorial. Aim higher, never settle for anything short of greatness. You must be the new girl here. My name is Tatiana, but my friends call me Tan. Welcome to Jorvik. Okay, sure. What do you want? She takes riding seriously. Sure. Races. Okay. Good to go. Hope you have a good game. Yep, I'll be enjoying my ride. Literally. Have a good whatever you are trying to do. At the very least, have a good day. Alright, we're slowly getting into it. I wonder if jumping... Jumping doesn't seem to be getting any faster. But it feels like there... I'm not sure if there's any movement modifier in it. Honestly, it feels a little faster. Ever so slightly. Honestly, it might be faster. Jumping might be faster. 32.52. Time needed for gold. 50? Okay, wait, we can do this. Can I do this race again? Where are you? Get out of the way. Let me write this again. Ah, oh, God damn it. They won't let me do that, huh? Potential, train, race board. Ah, I had to unlock it first. Okay. Daily race. Okay, perfect. All right, let's see if we can get gold by jumping. Because I think we can. I think jumping is a little bit faster. Oh, did you see that? I got like a boost of speed. Now it's a little bit slower, but we're definitely way faster. Okay, so downhill, we seem to get like a burst of speed when we do that. Just a tiny bit. Come on. Oh, God. I messed it up at the end. Okay, I messed it up. I didn't get the... Okay, that was bad. Okay, that was terrible. You kind of goated at this game. I feel like this might have not been the path. Thomas, sure. Whoever Thomas is. Okay, we're trying this again. One more. I feel like we have a chance. Global high scores? Dude, there's no cheaters in this? Really? You're telling me there's just legit stuff? Oh, that's a lot of race courses. Since big top butterfly race. Okay, well let's go again. Okay. Okay, and now we go straight. Free, and then just hard. Oh! No, we can't do 50. 50 is too much. We need to become faster. We need better gear for that. Unfortunately. But that was not terrible. Campbell, this is my land. You have no rights here. Who needs rights when you've got money and powerful friends? He is correct. Ha. Your rickety stable is coming down, old man. Don't worry. We'll give you time to move those nags. That what's Mr. Campbell talking about? Well, if isn't a moorland whelp, if you had any money, I'd tell you about an investment opportunity going up right here. But you don't, so I won't. See ya. Absolutely wouldn't wanna be ya. I'm so mad I could cuss. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry you witnessed me losing my temper. Justin, who is your new friend? I'm Sabrina. Who's that bully? That was Mr. Campbell from GED. They want to raise our stables and build some luxury condos instead. But I won't let that happen. Son, why don't you head back and let me deal with this? Damn. I need to prove that I own this land in order to stop that evil corporation. I'm great with horses, but I'm a little lacking in paperwork skills. I need more time to get my hands on some proof of ownership. Kick 5 pieces of GPS equipment by rearing next to them. To hell, that's like just destruction of property. If you disable enough GPS devices to set up, they will buy me some time to figure something out. But all that GPS equipment looks sturdy enough to withstand everything but a hard kick from a horse. A kick from a horse, you say? What if we try rearing next to it, Cloud Hero? That should give it a good whack. Alright. I guess we'll destroy property now. Alright. That seems like some cult activities. I do like that we have no dedicated... I already did that. Oh, I did it. Okay. It just took a while to register. That's really funny. Oh, he got the poster set up. The dream home. Those are some nice condos though. Honestly, I wouldn't mind a condo. I mean, I got the castle here, but you know, a little more couldn't hurt. Beep beep. Who's that guy? Oh, he's setting them up. Yeah, makes sense. Sorry, I have to destroy your work. Alright. These look like mobs. They look like... Oh wait, can I fight them or something? Oh, that's breaking. Okay, I see. Damn, we got some flax seeds? Hell yeah. Let's make some cloth and silk out of that. Got some daily quests. Alright, let's see what Thomas has to say. It worked. You're a genius. That will delay him for a while, but I think I'll need more time. Alright. Alright. Right past the blacksmith up the hills, you'll find the power box, where the road turns at the construction site. The code to turn off is 3008. Maybe it's easier to remember 3008. No, 3008. 30th of August is how I remember it. What? I can totally see how this guy loses important information. Alright, let's go. Can we just kick that too? I guess kicking like a power outlet with like a horse is probably not the best way of doing this. We do have a blacksmith as well. I know he's for... Well, we can control with the horse too. Okay. With mouse. Oops. The interface is a little laggy. Okay, that didn't really do anything. Oh wait, no it did. Okay. I thought like the texture's gonna be emissive and therefore the light doesn't really do anything, but they did. No, I'm pretty sure the texture had emissive shadering, but they switched it in while the after the cutscene. They're not gonna put realistic lighting in, but because like if someone has actually done this, is not actually light. This is just a cone with transparency. There's no actual light in this game because it's it's too annoying to actually make lighting. Like even this, I'm pretty sure is not even light. Yes, it isn't. It's not light because it doesn't illuminate me, of course. So either I'm not affected by light or this isn't light. There is no light in this. This is literally just a it's not even nighttime. It's just they swap the textures out for a dark version of it. That's how I do it in RPG Maker, basically. They don't make use of the engine. They just replace the texture with this is like the bright textures, the day textures, and everything outside has the night textures. And then these lights are just like emissive. Emissive just meaning that they kind of like emit, that they are like shine by themselves, or they have like higher brightness, but they don't actually. No, actually, emissive does mean it emits light, which these don't do. So they're just bright textures. It's really funny how that works. I wonder what this is made in, actually. What did they make? Did they make like an own engine for this? Star Stable. Let's see. Can't really tell. Doesn't say on the wiki. Maybe on the English Wikipedia? Is there literally only an English, a German Wikipedia site? That's really funny. And then there's only the official wiki, which is like, does it really matter? Okay. Let's not worry about that right now. Could be Unity, could be anything, really. They're all bad guys too. Okay, buddy. He's screaming at them, but they're blue collar workers. They're just like you. Just because they work for an evil company doesn't mean they're evil. That's not how modern like anything works. Generation, Saltbrooks, offered the land as a wedding gift. It's definitely not my house. Maybe Mrs. Holdsworth has it. Okay, let's go over to Mrs. Holdsworth, I guess. It does feel like a proper MMO. We've just been made to run errands. Let's sit down. You can tell me. Okay, that's the old hag. I see. There's also bees here. My dear friend is a wizard with horses, but no disconducting business. I'm afraid Thomas has nothing more than Jasper's promise of the land as a wedding gift. Sadly, Catherine died in childbirth before the deed actually changed hands. Jasper, in his anguish, blamed Thomas for his death and hasn't spoken to him since. He never even met his grandson. Needless to say, there was never talk of the property or paperwork after that. That's why Thomas can't find the deed. Okay, so we know. Okay, time to look for Jasper. Fort Pinter. Okay. Oh, let's get some recyclable. Where are those bees? Why are there bees here? I hear the bees. Why is there just a bee noise? This freaks me out. Why do you just have random bee noises? Dude, you can pick up flags in full run. Was this like a jousting tournament? This looks like a jousting tournament. Schedule. The Moorland Championship. Current time. And what time? 2:30? That's rough. Unfortunately, can't participate here. We can keep picking up flags, that's for sure. Who are you and what do you want? Moorland stable is in danger of being torn down and you want my help? Forget it, not my problem. Thomas Moorland married my daughter for her land. He doesn't grieve for her like I do. Just runs his stables with that boys of his. I let them stay on my land for 20 years out of respect for my daughter. But no more Mr. Nice Guy. GD can have the land. Thomas and the boy can make their own way. Now get out of here and done talking. Can't you see having this backbreaking work to do? This barn won't clean itself. Why don't I help you out? Oh, what? You aren't put off by my gruffness? Catherine used to work with me in the barn when she was about your age. I suppose it would be nice to have your help for a little bit. Reminds me of the good old days. Will you help me clean her up onto barn? He softened up really quick. Alright, let's work some magic. This doesn't look like trash. A baby blanket, a wedding photo, a letter addressed to Dad. This must have been Catherine's box. Why are you meddling in Catherine's things? First you offer to help, and then you break my sad heart all over again. I should have known to not let my guard down. That letter's addressed to me. Hand it over. Baby blanket and the photo? It doesn't matter to me. Take it to Justin for all I care. Go! Alright. Right to Justin. The box. Look. You're the one who kept the box, just like in a random location. Ooh, this is like a cool carnival area. Is this like an event location, or is this always here? That seems pretty expensive. Oh, horses! The horses for sale. Give me that Mustang. What do you want for this? 760? Look at him. He's so beautiful. He has 2 strength. Oh, you can even get... Can you get like a... Ooh. You can even make him bald. Isn't that cute? You can give him dreads. No, I'd go with the... Maybe I'd go with the full one. Change coach. Local breeds. Mule, Mustang, saddle breed. Okay. It definitely feels faster jumping down a hill. But I'm not sure if that's actually true. Oh, hey, Sabrina. I'm stressing up big time. The bulldozers are scheduled for tomorrow. Can you believe it? I feel like pulling out my hair. I just talked to Maya about moving the horses somewhere else. I guess you don't have any luck tracking down that deed. You have something for me from my mom? I'm not quite sure I understand. A baby blanket? From a box in Jasper's barn? You met my grandfather? Jasper thinks that my dad only married my mom for the land to build the stables. That's crazy. The stables were her idea. When I was old enough, my dad shared some of my letters he and my mother wrote to each other. She often wrote of her dream to open stables for girls from all over the world to visit to experience the joys of bonding with horses here in Jovik. Her dream became his, and he passed it on to me. Every rider who visits Smolensk stable keeps Catherine's dream alive. If Jasper knew this, there's no way he'd let that dream die. Please, Sabrina, will you take me to him? We can show him my parents' letters. Alright, well, let's go. Off we go. A little bit of family bonding, because why not? Hope you don't mind if I'm taking my frame advantage here. Okay, I think up it's actually slower. I think down it's only faster down. Okay, good to know. Alright, let's see what this guy's up about. You're back. I thought I was pretty clear about my position. I'm no dummy. I can see you brought my grandson to play the sympathy card. It looks like his parents. What are these papers you're shaking at me? That's Catherine's handwriting. These letters describing my daughter's dream are showing me to have been a proud fool. It cost me a son and a grandson. I won't let it cost us the stables. Okay, you did it. Was close to the old lighthouse. Take the shovel. Time to dig. The stable is in your hands. Okay, fair enough. Time to dig. Ooh, we get a little shovel on the back. Cute. I'm guessing I have to take the shovel, or maybe not. What the hell? What was that? Maybe I can hit the spacebar for perfect. Ah, I see. Just hit it quickly for like a second, or you just wait until it's done. Like if you optimize this, you can like program a bot to do this, and then you'll be able to grind some iron ore for you or something. Of course, he would bury it here. This is a star. What the hell? You found a star. Okay, well. I guess that makes sense. Can I go into the lighthouse? I cannot. It's just a prop. What's glowing over there? Is that like a shared moment? Cloud Hero gazes at you and you feel like they want to help you with your problems. Give Cloud Hero a cuddle. Horse cuddles are all you need. True. What you got? Sitting trot. Your growing relationship unlocks sitting trot. Open the radio menu. Q while mounted to perform sitting trot. Okay. Whatever that means. Well, let's get up. I have no idea what that... That's strange. It's the deed, you found it. Okay. And since you found the deed, you deserve to hand it to Thomas and see the joy on his face. We'll be back. We're still billing you for showing up today. Plus the project's cancellation fee. We'll just take our equipment on the next job. We've got a senior citizen home to tear down. The comically evil corporation, which is funny because that's not even as evil as corporations in the real world. It's not like not even close. Okay. He tore out he caused terraforming to occur. The trail of headliner is here. Trailblazer track to earn unique colors. Okay. A battle pass. Come on. The horse battle pass. Come on. Whatever, man. All right, I think we're about done with the main quest, or oh yeah, we got a bunch of extra stuff. The Western Festival. Okay, that's the one, yeah. Chores, mucking out, watering horses. All right, let's go to 10 in a panic, shall we? $15 is the maximum level. Okay. All right. Let's see. Stolen documents. Burst into the stable area and strode straight into a house. Okay. The hell? Oh no, he has the evil horse. Or she has the evil horse. Oh, it's burning. Okay. It's literally just a demon horse. Alright, buddy. Well. Time to teach them that fiery hoofs are not at all that's needed to run away. You're pretty slow for having the ultimate demon horse. Okay, but you're setting like the forest on fire. That's like, it's like a whole nother crime. Not even just stealing, you're like ruining everything. Ghost-like? Yeah. I have a great news. Took the liberty of speaking with the owners. They moved Jovik's couple. Even though they love Cloud Hero, they're willing to sell you Cloud Hero for only 300 Jovik shillings. Many makes. Okay. Yep. Okay. Okay. What is that? Purchase papers. Okay. Is that actually required for anything? Well, I got the horse papers. I'm officially... Oh, we have to go up to the castle. We get to meet the princess. Cool. Oh wait, the path is destroyed, huh? I'll have to go the other path then. What I find really funny, when I made my initial tweet, one of the responses that I got was, "Oh hey, look, it's Star Stable. Very cool game. Before the devs ruined it." And it's like, that's literally like every MMO game ever has, like, no matter what kind of like live service game you get into, that's always like the default response. "Oh hey, you're happy to try our, like, we are happy that you're trying our new game, but like, just so you know, the devs ruined everything. It was during that one patch when everything went downhill." Okay, we got like a new city over here. It's like a whole new area. What the hell? There's no people here, so I'm assuming this is mostly unused. Oh, we have to... Oh, we need to go into the castle. But that's not where I'm supposed to go, I guess. Quest markers over here. Silver Glade Village. Okay. Well, looks lively enough, I suppose. And you are the councilman. Cleaning up the area. What can I do to help? Sadly neglected. Pile of trash. Please pick it up. Okay, fair enough. What are you up to? Oh god, there's so many more quests, aren't there? Oh god. Oh god. Oof. Hmm. It's like... So, my impression after like almost 2 hours. This is an MMO without the gameplay part. It's just the bad parts of it, which is the fetch quests. Of as much as I wanna like the, because I do think the premise is cute. The presentation is pretty good. It has its charm. Definitely something unique they crafted here. But I feel like there's missing something here to make it slightly interesting. Is this where I have to put the trash? Okay. Okay, we have to check the areas for her. I don't know if that's a main quest or if that's a side quest, but I guess we'll just do it for now. Paddock has been cleaned up. Great. Is this paddock ready for use? We're eager to see if they like it. The biggest problem is that this is unfortunately a game that you do not play after work. I mean, you can, but not if it's like past midnight. Because what it does to me, it makes me very EP. It calms me down, which is a good thing, but it also makes it really hard to like focus. Not that I necessarily need to, but it's just like... Um, I would have liked something a little bit more stimulating, but I kind of expected this was gonna be going this way, so not too worried about it. I'm not faulting the game for that, that's for sure. Oh, this is like a big oh, these are show halls for like the funny writings. The writing hall. Yeah. I like how we immediately ditched like the poor farmers and went to gain favors with the royal stables. So we're already moving up in the world. We left the colt behind, and now we're just doing favors for royalty that we can win in this class war. It's kind of it, really. What the hell is that? Why is there like a piece of paper on the ground? Surely this means something, right? What does it say? An angel would smile, wish with eyes like and bury in deep. I can't read this. Okay, texture's too bad. Probably a poem of some sort. I'm not sure if this has any meaning or if that's just a texture to make sure something's on the paper. Place looks great. That's all. Wait, there's more quests. Lunging. Yep. Okay. Trot me. Even more lines. Up it goes. It's common that the horses tend to switch their gaits or change the route a little bit. This is a reminder that when lunging, you can always have to stay focused to ensure you give enough cues the horse knows what to do. Otherwise, they just simply come to a halt. Why don't you prompt the horse to go back into a trot? Okay, we've done that. We'll walk in here. All right, you want a treat? You can get a treat if you want. Do we have a treat? We don't actually. Oh, we do actually. Here, have some hay. The munchler. That's my hay for the day. They see me lunge and they hate me. I'm not accepting that quest. I'm sorry. Mysterious blue squirrel. All right. 10. I have to go to 10. To go back to Moorland, so let's return. This is an insanely fast route. Insanely fast technique. Oh, this wasn't even the castle. Wait, where the hell am I going? Wait, I was so far away. Ah, I see, okay. Oh, I'm so EP. I would like to lie down in a giant bale of hay and just doze off. Just like a real horse. Not sure if there's fall damage. I'd assume not, probably. Guess we'll find out. Yeah. Oh. You have taken a dangerous fall. Okay. I understand. I'll be more careful. Now the problem is, this is the path that's blocked. Which apparently does not stop me from going past it. Okay, that's a very lousy... that's a very lousy barricade. I think that CO guy didn't do a really good job. Let's see if we can just get past here. Okay, so this, on this side, it doesn't really... it kind of works. Okay, I feel like if I do this... I'm eventually gonna just clip through the wall. Okay, let's just go back. All right. Stacy in place. I don't need the missing cones. I'm looking for the other lady. You're the one that I was looking for. The main quest. Careless, Loretta. Headed to Nemo Highlands. Someone should check her. Loretta's a great... Sabrina. Okay. Should have taken the quest, honestly. Before I was like going here. A photo of Loretta was Bartok as the wallpaper. Let's take this to 10. Lost the phone, okay. Apparently she was just run over and only a phone remained. I'm not in the right mind to play this, I think. I love the idea. It is so charming. But it's also not really anything. I'm wondering where a premise like this, like, who's this for? It's obviously for horse people. People who don't do video games, I think. It's like if you've picked up this game when... How do I say this? Yeah, we'll get the pickaxe and then we'll mine some iron. This hits you when you're in a bad time of your life or when you literally don't know what video games are. Then this game's probably pretty cool. We did it! Yay! We can blacksmith as well. Cool. Always get on the horse, of course. It is regrettably only the... So the funny thing is, even with like MMOs that have gameplay, they're not really that much better because the gameplay is just as boring. It's just that between the quests, between all the quests that I'm doing here, a regular adventurer also has to stand in front of goblins and wait until the auto attacks kill them. But it feels like it's at least building up to something. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be expecting here. Ka-dink, 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 ka-dink. I have these minigames in my game too. It's actually funny because people hate this stuff. The road's cleared! Cranky again, rest at the stable, search for Loretta. Okay. Alright, let's see what Loretta's up to. You've just been vibing on the hills, I'm guessing. Okay, she hates me. Race Loretta back to the Moreland stables. Hell yeah. Alright, buddy. I have some pretty sick strats here. Need to be careful on this part. Oh, come on. Really? Damn, I got mogged. Test my new race, no official training. The wild bobcat, okay. Wait, haven't I done this one? Oh, this one's different. Okay. It's just the same track, but up. Okay, yeah, jumping up is definitely not the way. We're doing it, Cloud Hero. We're doing it. I needed for silver 130. Well, we're close. We were close. Back already? Oh, maybe you do have some potential. Ow! Alright, we got level 5. It appears that we have mostly concluded our epic adventure into the lands of Jorvik and Star Stable. Well, not really concluded, but this was our first adventure. I wished I could play a little more. I'm so extremely tired. Like, if I play maybe 15 minutes more, I'll definitely just, like, plant my face on the keyboard and then we'll have a sleeping stream. That is not to say that this game is bad in any way. It had a little bit of a hiccups at the beginning, but I genuinely feel there is something here. There is something for someone here, and that someone is not me. As much as I like horses, I think that the unfortunate truth is I almost feel like there is other games that utilize horses in a way that makes me build a little bit more of a bond to them. Black Desert is, for example, is a good example. But again, I have played this game for 2 hours, so who can say what I'm gonna be experiencing with my horse? The thing is that what I believe is gameplay comes first, right? Gameplay is the most important part of any game, kind of, not really, unless you like actually just become a story-focused game. But gameplay can help, especially when it comes to wanting to evolve the player emotionally and not just dexterily. You can provide a beefy challenge to the player and challenge their skills, which is where gameplay comes in handy. Or you want to be engaging emotionally with the player, which can be done through the story, but it can also be done through gameplay. Because if you get attached to a piece of gameplay that is represented by this horse, for example, then you can get attached to it, and that's very emotional. I believe Black Desert Online, for example, has an interesting way of sort of like horse breeding, pretty much. So it does feel like just the horses are just a currency. But after a while, when you've bred high tier horses, you can get the opportunity of acquiring a dream horse, where one of your regular horses can like ascend to a dream horse or something. I don't quite remember how that works. But then you have that, and that's like your end game horse, and it's actually super fast, and it's like the fastest traversal in Black Desert. And with games that are built upon playing efficiently because of, you want to grind somewhere or something, it's really cool to have like a fast horse. In this case, the horse itself is the goal. So everything that is around it just serves to be a vessel to deepen the bond with your horse, which for now I don't exactly feel a bond to it, which makes sense. It's early still, but I am wondering who this is for. The unfortunate truth is, while I do think, can we like do like a can we do like a next to each other thing? Yep. Can we do something more comfortable? There we go. Obviously, why would you play this if you can just touch real horses? But obviously a lot of people can't. But in the end, I think when it comes to simple games like these that emulate almost a real experience, I think that your efforts would be better suited towards actually experiencing that. Because I can kind of guarantee you, spending 5 minutes with a real horse will probably beat whatever it is that you're experiencing in this game. That is my sort of intuition of what I think this game is gonna be. Now, I have a quest tomorrow, which is I'm gonna be looking at star stable content. I'm actually actually, you know what? Let's see if there's any content right now, because I kind of want to know what is it that drives the player base of this game. I want to know what people are talking about that play this game. So we go into Star Stable Online, and I want to see what's going on here. That's me. I'm there. I'm like, if you Google Star Stable, I'm there. Uh Someone's doing something, buys horses, a short story in Star Stable Online, first let's play, champion riding until 3 a.m. How Star Stable ruined their own game. This is interesting. That's how you get to okay, let's watch this, because I'm kind of curious. This is like the best way you can kind of figure out, because if people complain about the game, that means there is a definite passion for it. It's just that it's hard for me to gauge whether or not this is actually something that that I realistically care about. So or like I want to know what brings people to this game. It is obviously meant for horse enthusiasts, but like, is that can that like stem everything? So let's watch a video and see what the people.
I'm not a horse girl, and I never have been.
Okay.
But I still remember when I was 13 years old, scrolling on the internet and seeing an ad. I have never.
Yes, this is patient one. This is patient one. You don't know any better. You don't play video games. You have no idea what the world's like, and you play this game. This is not a bad thing. This happens to everyone. People get blindsided, and this is how I started playing Final Fantasy 14, because I just lost my job. I had literally nothing to do, and I felt really bad, and I just had nothing to do. So I went to I just Final Fantasy 14 had been out for a couple of months, I think. The 2.0, of course, Realm Reborn, and I just started playing it, and it just grabbed me enough that I just kept playing it. So proclaimedly, she is not a horse girl, which means that she has not felt the touch of a real horse ever. Which might explain why someone would play this game. So because this feels like that's like the best it gets,
Never been
right?
a person to click on ads, but
Right?
this one sparked my curiosity.
Sure.
I clicked on the ad, and it brought me to the beautiful website of Star Stable Online, and it
That looks cool.
brought me to the beautiful website of Star Stable.
For 2012 or something, whenever that thing was released, seems perfectly appropriate, I'd say. It's a little
Online.
little dated,
it was
but
an understatement to say that I became obsessed with this game. Hey, I'm just a girl after all. I don't know how else to put it than this game just felt wholesome to me. And I know a lot of people share this feeling, but unfortunately,
I think so too.
Never feel this feeling again.
So I think that's true. Like, you play this game and it has this like nice comforting vibe that they're curating an experience for you to choose an experience to just like, you know, live through and just do a little bit of a fun little fetch quest gig, and then like slowly grow your horse and stuff, and get a little spend a little fun time.
Because over the years, Star Stable has lost its course of everything: the quests, the characters, dare I even say the music, the lore in general. They have changed every unique detail in the game, what made Star Stable, and
Hmm.
now it just looks like another horse game. Prices have gone up while the game went down. This
Okay.
is how Star Stable ruined their own game. If you're new here, hi, I'm Xeni Games. I make videos about everything nostalgic and gaming. If you f with that, subscribe. Alright, back to the topic. I have never talked about this game before, but I had to get some things out of my system. I've been a loyal player of this game since 2013. It's a game that used to give me this huge sense of nostalgia every time I played it. The
Right.
calmness and the peacefulness of this game is just unmatched.
I
The
honestly,
calmness and the peacefulness of this
I honestly feel like I've seen this before. Like, I feel like this is something I have like internalized before as a. Obviously, the game has changed so much, but the essence is obviously still there.
game is just unmatched. I've lost interest in this game for a while now because they changed everything and it was no longer the game that I deeply fell in love with. So I thought this is the perfect time to shit talk this game and what I think they should have done. This is my
Okay.
take on how I think Star Stable ruined their own game. Welcome to my rant of Star Stable Online. Grab a snack, grab a drink. This is Jarritos. Okay? It is watermelon flavored. I just
We're not revealing our name. Okay,
tried
we're
this for
staying
the
anonymous
first time.
apparently.
Hello, it's amazing. What the fuck? So I want to rant.
And she drinks as well. Okay, so it's not like an up to standard documentary. It's just a little bit of a personal video, which I can vibe because that's exactly what I want. I want to know what gets people invested in this game. This is the perfect thing.
About why I think Star Stable went to shits.
So she's
So if you
playing the
love
new
me
version, yeah.
shit talking a game,
You've made your point.
I
Let's go.
guess you're in the right place. Okay, so starting off,
She's definitely tipsy already, you can tell. So at least like, the kind of, maybe it's the lighting, but she seems a little bit. I mean, she just literally said she started drinking, so it's a little bit of a. We will make this an entertaining stream. I am already. I feel like I'm drunk because I'm very tired. Mm, let's see how that goes.
Star Stable when I was like 12, and
Yep.
literally when I discovered this, my world opened. I swear. This became my favorite game of all. I was a Sims player before that,
Okay.
but when I
Makes
discovered
sense.
this,
Since player would.
Sims, EA, never heard of her. This game took over my life. Not a horse girl at all, but this game did stuff to me. I don't know what. It really sparked something in me. It made me, honestly, really happy. The game was just so wholesome. Around 2020 is when Star Stable started fucking themselves in the ass, and everyone was just like, what are you doing?
It's really funny because like you have this community that is just harmless, just a bunch of people that just come together wanting to have a good time, and then the devs like change something and they're all like getting really mad. You upset like a group of
What are you doing?
of
Keep your house to your own
peaceful
game.
horse enjoyers.
Starting off with the characters, I don't like it. I really fucking hate the characters. I hate the avatars. I hate that they change everything. Let me show you what it used to look like.
Uh I think all of the models are kinda bad. For old let me grab something that I like because I'm a dude and I like guns and stuff. Let me grab something from a game that I really like. Um because I think that sometimes just having a little bit of a comparison, especially for like the time and everything, would be kind of neat to just have. So this game came out in 2012, I believe, right? 2011. So I'm guessing most people just probably, yeah, 2012. Uh, Now, if we go to S4 League, that thing was able it was released in 2007, and that's kind of when I started playing it, so that's 5 years before that. Now if I can find some more screenshots of how the game used to look, because I do have some of the models myself, I'll just need to find them. um I do have a couple of them, a couple of my old outfits. So let's see. Oh, that's my old name in there too. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's make this a little bit easier on ourselves. All right. So this is what S4 League used to look like. The models at the very least. You could like mix. It's like a shooter game. It's like a third-person arena shooter game, but it has a Korean style, so you can kind of like mix and match. And this is like pretty bad quality overall, but some of the pieces are like higher. Like this is like a mix and match. This is not even a full set. This is just a set of like a random top and like a random like it's a bunch of random stuff, basically. Um, and I think this style looks amazing. The faces, not everything fits together quite perfectly, so it's a little bit more freeform in the way it's designed, but they look great. If I go and try to find, I wish I had more screenshots um uh of like the result screens. um I'll remove this real quick and then move. I need to do something a little bit more active so uh I don't fall asleep. All right, now moving to this picture. This is like a score screen to just put a little bit into perspective how it looks like. Now this lady on the right here is basically naked. That's the naked outfit. Then we have a couple of, that's me in the middle, obviously very cool in the suit and everything like that. Again, with the master clothes is what they call them. Then a couple of stylish ones. I do think this game looks incredible. Like even to this day, the shade is a little bit outdated, but the facial shapes are like this cool, like sort of like anime style, and all these clothes. The reason why this game looks good is because of one guy who unfortunately has passed away since then. That is Panama Man, who is the lead designer, artist for this game. He made art that was quite like beyond of like what I've ever seen before. His art was truly amazing, and it birthed this game. It's just one guy that brought this vision like to life, and he's genuinely the reason uh, why the game looks as good as it does. I'll try to find a couple of pictures, um, like the art for this game that he drew, a couple of concept art pieces that just look very nice. I don't have I have like a folder with his art somewhere, but some of his art is genuinely just insanely good. I think his best art pieces aren't even uh from the game itself, but this piece, for example, it's very small, unfortunately, because quality isn't very high, because he only puts it. You can see like the the very edgy faces and stuff. They're very pointy and stuff, very stylized, like great colors and everything. He has like this really interesting style. And then these futuristic clothing out of this material that you can't even like pinpoint. And all of this is just great. This is great stuff. And even like for this like great art, it was translated into a game in 2007 that didn't look super great, but it had a lot of style. Now, a Star Stable. What do I even say to this? It is obviously a little bit uncanny. It is a little bit like they don't really know how to make human models work properly. So it unfortunately, and this kind of sucks because I hate making that comparison, it does look a little bit like Barbie dolls. And the annoying part is that like that's what you would want to see, because that's kind of also where a lot of the other games come from. But I will admit, to some degree, there is a unique style in there. And you can like that style, that's fine. I think it doesn't look that great. I think the overall design language is pretty good. The horses are great, the environments are great, and even like the colors and everything is pretty cool. Just human models didn't really work.
And now you're probably gonna say, that shit ugly AF? What is wrong with you? But I'm here to tell you that, you know what? Maybe it is ugly. Maybe it's the ugliest fucking avatar you've ever seen. But it was theirs. It was what made them unique. You would never see this avatar in any other game, this kind of style. So I don't know why they're trying to look like every other bitch. Like Danielle Bergoli said.
She looks like every other bitch.
Star Stable, what are you doing? You're being a pick
The
me.
deep cuts.
Being like, Fortnite kids, please. We have good graphics too. We have the same graphics of Fortnite. No one gives a shit about Fortnite. Please. This is a girls' game. And a gays' game. And a dumb game. This is not for Fortnite men. Okay? This game is not for them. No hate to people.
Did you say this game is for girls and for gays? That's... I take a little bit of offense to that, but
People who play Fortnite, like, it's a totally different audience that they're trying to target.
right.
A lot of people complain that everything looks so like very bright. Back in the day, they had a bloom effect on like everything, which was amazing, and it made it again so unique in the gaming industry. But nowadays they got rid of
I can't fault her for that because it's a little bit of like a misunderstanding. She doesn't have the technical know-how for this. First of all, bloom is excessively overused in every single game. So it's a nitpick, not really anything. She liked the bloom, okay, and it's gone now. And I think that if you added bloom to this game, it would look a lot shinier and it would look more dreamy, because that's kind of what this game is about. It's supposed to be like a dreamy dream world. So I think this kind of like curated like nothingness, I think that the style is charming personally. Oh, you can't see it because it's hiding it. It is charming, and I do like it. It looks clean. It looks good enough that it could be modern in a way. And I'm pretty sure like since last time they've already switched up, like since last year they've already changed stuff. So it's, but the gist is still there. The bloom's still missing unless I can turn it on again. I cannot. Creative. Let's see. Time of day. Ooh, that's pretty good. Okay, interesting. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the textures are not what they were like. Okay, interesting. But yeah, there's no bloom here. All right, no bloom. Let's keep going.
of that. Everything is now bright and like super saturated. I also don't like how they changed like the graphics of the horses. I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna be like, look, the horses' graphics are way better. This and that, which is true, I guess. But again, it just looks like every other horse game now. There's nothing
So we traded personality for a game. Oops, I unveiled. I I hidden the video. I've hidden the video. Yes, you're sacrificing uniqueness for those kind of like gremlin looking horses for the new ones, which look a little bit like every other horse, which makes sense because they're more accurate to what horses actually look like. And it's an objective improvement, I'd say. If you were trying, no, not really. It's an artistic thing, but let's just continue for now.
Thing special anymore about this game. They took out all the special things what made Star Stable,
Right.
and they scrapped it, they got rid of it, or they completely changed it that it's not unique and not Star Stable anymore. You know what I mean? A lot of old players are really mad. Like, I love to watch YouTube videos of people complaining about Star Stable, and I've always wanted to make a video like that myself.
Right.
Because I had so much anger for the game. So in 2020, as I said, things started to go to shit. They had a lot of people coming onto the game. It had a spike of popularity, I would say around 2018, and then around 2020 the makers of Star Stable started to not put out as many quests anymore. They weren't really working on the game itself. They were more working on more horses to put out, that every week the update would be there's a new horse, which means the only thing you could do is like
spend
buy
money.
new horses.
Yep.
That was at one point like the only thing they would do, like bring out new horses that
That's
by the
how
way
it goes.
all looked like each other. And I remember when I played this as a child, I was so excited for a new update because the updates never disappointed. Like, it was always something so cool. And I feel like so many people were waiting on these updates and being so excited for them.
Yep.
New areas to explore, like new quests for the storylines that weren't like played out in 1 second. We had a
Right.
lot of new players coming on. Star Stable liked that a lot because the more players, the more cash.
Common theme, the way I see it, which I'm assuming it's just a little bit of a conjecture of what actually happened. Game starts out passion project. They're trying their best to like make it good, and they have a lot of ideas they want to put into. If she said like 2018, which means the game's out, has been out for 6 years. If the initial dev team runs out of ideas, what do? Game still makes money, so you do want to keep it online and keep making money. So you're just making like horses and stuff because that's easier to do. You just pick a random horse and then just add some colors to it. But for quests, you need to actually do some creative work.
If you watch this video, you're probably familiar with Star Stable. If you're not, you basically start off the game as a free player. You start off in this stable, Moorland, and then you unlock Fort Pinta, which is over here. I already thought like, oh my god, I have so much exploring to do. These are big areas. It looks small on the map, but it's really, it's a huge open worlds, this game. And all the other stuff you can't go to, that's only if you buy Star Rider, which I have because I begged my parents. I basically forced them to buy me this. Oh, group invite. What? Okay, let's see what's going on here. Hi. Okay, it's in Dutch, so this is like taking me off trail. I'm gonna leave the group. I'm so sorry, girl. Basically, the game is a demo. If you're a free player, you can only unlock until like Fort Pinta, and you can jump. But when you're a Star Rider, you can unlock everything in the game. They teach you how to jump, get more horses because you get star coins every week for free. However, you can still buy star coins. The downfall of Star Stable was really like them not listening to customer service anymore. I remember reaching out to them when I was a child for like this minor problem, okay? I don't even remember what it was, but I reached out to them and I was like, hey, this annoys me in the game or something. And they literally replied to me the next day and they were like, thank you for your feedback, we will work on it. And I remembered that they did what I asked, though. Like, it was a minor problem or like a minor suggestion on how to better the game or something. And I remember they did that. Like, they actually fucking changed that. I just remember feeling like I love this game even more because they actually, like, care about the customers, their experience, and they want to hear feedback, and they want to better the game. Like, they were putting in so much. Oh my god. This is something that I love that they added. Okay, the dancing crabs. Hello. Oh my god, they're getting it on. Oh, it's a crab party in here. Shake that crab booty. Oh my god, they're so cute. Okay, Star Stable, you got me. I like this change. Dancing crabs. But my point is, a lot of people reached out, apparently being like, hey, you're only putting out horses. It's like you just want money. And you don't really care about story because we haven't had a quest update in like months. They just wouldn't react, apparently. They really dug their own grave right there. I mean, not listening to your fucking players' feedback and just choosing to ignore that is possibly the worst thing you can do if you're trying to make a fucking successful game.
I think the worst thing they can do is be honest at that point for a business reason, which is saying that we don't really have any more ideas and we don't know what to do. So we'll just milk this for all it's worth. I'm assuming at some point that executive decision was felt because what happens with these passion projects that are a little bit smaller is that they go on for too long and then they don't really know what to do with it. And unless they bring like new people in, it's going to be quite difficult. So this is all based on conjecture. I can't tell what's going on behind the scenes. Maybe they have stuff planned. Maybe they have changed things. I don't know, but we'll have to see.
I'm not sure if this is a fact, but it feels like the game got sold to some millionaire, billionaire, whatever.
Could be. I don't know the history of it. It seems that they have their own company and it has never exchanged hands, but
and put an entire new team on it, and that's why everything like changed. It feels like that because it's so odd how they went from really caring about the community and really caring about their customers to literally not giving a shit. Also, there has been a lot of cheating in the game, as in people cheat to race faster, and that way people win that don't deserve it. It was astronomical, and people didn't give a shit on the Star Stable team. They really didn't give a shit. No one ever like replied to any of the complaints, and I bet they had thousands of complaints about that. They just only put out more horses that no one asks for. I've heard that they like fixed the cheating thing by banning anyone that has ever cheated on the game. Star Stable is trying to like redeem themselves. I don't know if they're doing a good job. I'm not up to date with that, but apparently they are trying to redeem themselves and trying to make this community a thing again.
The cheating stuff is it happens to every online game, and I'm pretty sure someone could still cheat in this game very, very easily. I doubt it has a robust anti-cheating system. There's probably a lot of things that you can do. It's just that a small team just doesn't have the capability of like combating something like that, especially if your game isn't like super competently programmed in a way where it's like easily exploitable, depending on how like the exchanges client server side happen and how much of the game is actually so like broken down to the point that you can actually figure out ways to cheat in it. But it's a whole different topic. I wonder if you could just put on cheat engine and like go in there and change the values.
Yeah. They changed a lot of the soundtracks, which I find so weird and so...
Yeah. I don't even have to listen to your point. Changing the soundtrack is absolutely the worst thing you could do. Iconic music is iconic for a reason. This thing happened with Blue Protocol as well, but I'm pretty sure that's a licensing issue. Bandai Namco, when they released Blue Protocol in Japan, they had a soundtrack composed by Hiroyuki Sawano, which is one of my favorite sort of like anime video game composer. And then the game died without ever releasing to the West. And then there was a Western release after the game was brought out by a Chinese company, and they replaced the entire soundtrack with something entirely generic. Now, I'm pretty sure they could have just used Sawano's original music. I'm pretty sure they listened to it and said, "What is this shit? Get this out of here!" Because Sawano's kind of an acquired taste, and they just used some generic like music that's probably pumped out of an AI machine or something.
Unnecessary. They put money in that. They put effort in that. But
It's a little
for
bit
what?
unfortunate.
Like, no one asked to change the soundtrack. I'll play
Yep.
like the old soundtrack, and I'll play like the new kind of ambience we
Okay.
have now. As you can hear, the new soundtrack is not bad or anything at all, but it's just like, why? Like, no one was complaining about the soundtrack.
Yep.
This is a thing that pisses me off in Star Stable. They changed things that no one asked for, that no one wanted to be changed. Then another thing I want to complain about is the towns. Or the stables, or whatever, all the residencies you have in Star Stable. Every time you came into a new place, it would say where you were. It's a small detail that I miss. It used to, again, have a bloom effect, everything. It wasn't all bright and saturated as it is now. And I think that really takes away the realism. Kitty Spiderweb talked about this. She has a video like Death of Realism, which is a really good video. I recommend you check that out. Love her channel also, by the way. I know it's not like a realism game because we have this aspect of like the magic stuff. The Soul Riders was like something special that your character alone was part of. And when you go talk to other players or NPCs in the game, right? You would never talk about the magic stuff because that is a secret mission that you did with the Soul Riders.
Right.
It was something secretive. It was something special. Now, you can buy fucking horses that change colors and shit. You can buy horses that look like they're from the sea. Also another note, I need to say this. When we walked through this, everything would be super cloudy because we were walking in the mountains. They took that away as well because, again, Death of Realism. When you're in the mountains, high up in the mountains, it can get cloudy. They took that away because I think Kitty Spiderweb said this as well. I'm not sure. Please, if I'm wrong, please don't kill me. But I think Kitty Spiderweb said this, so I'm gonna quote her. They're trying to take away the challenge of the game, which infuriates me! It was always a kid's game. We know that. It's like they're really trying to make
It's
the
a
target
challenge of this
audience
game.
even younger than it used to be. Also, I know people will probably disagree with me on this kind of thing that I'm gonna say, but you had, back in the day, when you wanted to dismount, you had it here. You had like a thing here to get off, and when you couldn't get off, it would be like drawn on by someone, like a cross that you can't get off. I just love that little detail. It was so cute. Like, I get it, they're
UI
trying to
died.
better the game
Okay.
and make it more professional looking, but I don't know, that's like one thing that I really miss. Like this, all this, I hate all this. I want the old colorful menu panel thing. Also, what is this? I need to complain about this. What is this? What is this? I have seen this last time and I got rewards. I don't know why I got rewards. I don't know what I did to get rewards. And I couldn't even bother to read this. I'm not going to click on it now. I don't want to do this. Oh my god, I hate this.
Yep. The most normal reaction to a battle pass from a person that apparently has never seen a battle pass, which is honestly a good thing. And it's horrible. It ruins games. Yeah.
Another thing I hate.
Yep. Big ass shop.
The global store.
Yep.
Probably the worst decision they could ever make. We had all these adorable, and I'm talking adorable, shops in the game. And if we wanted something from, I don't know, let's say the Harvest Counties, we had to go from here right to there.
Those
You
still
have, like,
exist, I think.
transportation, things like this, but you have to pay for those. I'm honestly surprised that they didn't take away the transportation things, because this is also very realistic. This is still an old character, I think, like an old design. Jan Jarlison. Fuck yes, man.
Stay good, Jan.
Stay cool. You're a G, Jan Jarlison. Anyway, another thing that I hate is winter in Star Stable. Winter used to be the most magical time to play Star Stable. Everything was covered in snow. It wasn't a switch that you can turn off or turn on. Whose idea was that? So now we have a switch. If you want it to snow, you can turn it on. And I guess people will say, like, it's nice to have that possibility, but I don't like it. I don't like
Yeah.
it. Just make a decision, you know? Let it snow. If it's winter.
If you have a game centered around aesthetic, you want these aesthetics to be meaningful and important and should feel into the world. Having a winter season in a video game is actually pretty cool. Giving the option to that, the creative mode doesn't really make sense.
Let it snow, bitch. What I hate the most during winter in Star Stable is most certainly Winter Village. I remember experiencing that, and I was like, what is this? I miss when you could have presents in Jarlaheim. That was like amazing. I miss that. I really miss that. Bring the good old times back, please, Star Stable. Another thing I really hate, ponies nowadays are as fast as normal horses. Come on. Come on now. We had like a special race called the pony race. That was the only race you had where ponies had a chance, right? I feel like instead of like just making ponies faster, they should have just made more pony races. Like, it's just not realistic. Ponies are tiny. Also, what I think they should have done is like make pony beauty contests, because that's like a thing, right? There were other ways to fix this problem than to just
What else is there?
we don't
Money,
wanna think
the
first.
bus and the wall.
Now, if you want to go
They should have done.
Maybe
I get the sentiment. New bad, old good. Star Stable tried to like modernize the game a little bit so it's appealing to a new audience, because they don't give a fuck about the old players. The old players have played this game for way too long, and like it's dying, and or like whatever. You can't appease them anyways. They all want their own old stuff back. That's kind of the natural course, and you have to realize at some point you're the old guy, and the game's not for you anymore. However, I do agree that like everything, like most of the things that she said, sort of makes sense. So it is basically just a lamenting of if like a player that realizes that that game is that the thing that they like is no longer for them. That is a horrible realization, and it sucks, but it's kind of the truth. It also just has like this appear to be that they mostly just try to modernize it and then peddle it to a new audience to just make more money. If there is no mention of new quests, if there's no mention of actual content, then I'm probably right in assuming that the game that I've played now for 2 hours is probably not going to get much better, because they have, for apparently since 2018, which is 8 years now, not tried to realistically innovate the gameplay aspects of it, and just furthered, like they put it to the side, set a dev or something, added that sometimes updates content because he's being paid to do so, and that is pretty much it. The passion for the project is lost. Maybe the original creators left. Maybe the original creators don't want anything to do with it. The people that responded to you in customer support, they don't care anymore. Usually, probably, from the sounds of it, was probably the own dev that just fixed the bug or something. That's kind of the energy that you bring to the table when you start off with a game like this. But if you do this every single day, work this as your job, it becomes boring after a while. And that happens to every single like job or like even hobby or something like that. I think gamers, in quotation marks, people that play video games, are one of the few that like enjoy, or like one of the few things where they enjoy a thing over a long period of time in an environment that lets them enjoy them. So they don't get burned out or anything like that. Which is not the case if you look at this game from a developer's or a just a perspective from this is ultimately still a job for me. So it just happened that the developer's passion didn't last them as long as the players did. They seem to have crafted something that was truly unique and now has lost this uniqueness that the initial players were at for. Whether or not that's a good thing, whether or not that's what they wanted, whether or not that's an inevitable thing because the passage of time ever flows, and you can't have a game from 2012 exist in 2024 unless your name is World of Warcraft, which apparently you can just play. And there's a lot of people that aged similarly well. I don't think that the original Star Stable would have maintained its old user base until they all die of the old age. So they wanted to have a contingency plan and subsequently updated a bunch of the graphics now and like stuff, but they don't put much effort into the games that actually matters, which is unfortunate. For me, it's not my type of game. It's just not my thing. It's too little. I want more. I want actual gameplay. I don't want just fetch quests. That's like the worst part of an MMO. Otherwise, the aesthetics are fine and they probably look cool, and they looked cool in the past. And it's probably fun to have like your fully decked out horse and stuff like that. Everything's tied to the cash shop. It's kind of annoying. I don't want to deal with that. RuneScape lets you level to like infinite level or whatever. You don't need to become a member or anything like that, even though that just gives added benefits and stuff. And you probably do that over the course of your playthrough. But just to put that into perspective. In any case, I think I'll take my leave here for now. It's been a fun ride, literally. But I'll have to say goodnight because I am very, very tired. Star Stable Online. What an interesting game. From the blast, it's almost like I want to say it's a blast from the past, but it isn't really because the experience is almost modern. But you can feel the nostalgic energy through this game reverberating because it has the architecture, the DNA of a 2010s early MMO with or like even older. I think it's interesting because like this game could have like in its original state probably came out like 2002 or something, and that would have probably made it survive for quite a little bit longer. But in any case, I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll be back tomorrow with RPG Maker. I definitely need to get some work done there, so that will be the case. But I did a funny horse joke, and we rode a little bit of a horse in the world of Tarvik. I've already forgot what the name was. Torvik. Unfortunately, I think this will not be on my list to play unless there is something that I see that will interest me down the line. But in any case, I got to ride a horse. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Whew. Barely kept me alive. I'm super tired. Yeah, that's the problem. Late shift always end up in these sort of like almost delirious streams for me. But we'll push through for sure.